So last year, Emily and I bought a canal boat. It is modeled after a traditional English narrowboat. The main difference being that our boat's 10 feet wide and the English boats are only 7 feet wide. So we get about 3 more feet of interior space, and we like that a lot. In this aerial view that you see right here, you can see that we have an umbrella up front that's got a table underneath it where we eat breakfast some mornings. And on the rear of the boat, we have a new bimini that you can see, the burgundy bimini, as opposed to the green one we had last year. This one looks a lot better. So we're going to go inside the boat and show you what that looks like. And I'll also briefly show you some things on the outside of the boat and some of the controls, how you drive the boat. So here you go. You come out here and you can see this is where you steer the boat. You can see the tiller right there, which is you just man the tiller and steer. There's no wheel anywhere for steering. And then right here is the throttle. So you push it forward to go forward, and you pull it backwards to go backwards, and you put it in the middle for neutral, and that little button there beside it, you pull that up to kill the engine. So it's pretty simple. And to start the engine, you turn that key. So there's really not much to it. And there's an engine room down below there. That's where the 55 horsepower Yanmar diesel engine is, along with the inverter and the water heater and the house batteries, the fuel tank, and all that's underneath those 2 hatches that you see there. So here you can see the hatch for entering. And if I can get Emily to open up that hatch, you can see you just slide that back all as far, like that's good enough. Then you push these 2 doors open here. And she's got that one there and that one there. And then you just step down into the living quarters, which we'll do now. Now we're here. We're going to go into the boat off of the stern. And you can see here we got the new electrical panel. Pretty excited about that whole thing. Got some new plugs and whatnot in there, new battery bank, a new inverter. So we're all set up now where we can, stay out without being in need of power from anyone. We can just tie up anywhere. We have enough battery bank and electricity to make it through the night, no problem. Running a fan and our refrigerator and what have you. So anyway, so you step downstairs from the stern, and I'm immediately in my sleeping quarters, and there's my storage space, and that's where I keep my little bass amp, where I like to fiddle around on that sometimes. And then right behind my bed is a closet. It was actually a bathroom, but we use it as a closet. So we put our air conditioner in here. We're eventually going to take that toilet out. But we use the air conditioner occasionally, maybe, 10 times, maybe 15 times a summer. But the rest of the time it's so nice and cool here, you don't need it. So over here opposite my bed is a little storage space where we put tools in my gym bag and my bass, and there's a little closet in here for hanging stuff. It's kind of hard to get light in any of these places, but I'm doing the best I can. So if I come around here, we continue walking forward past my sleeping quarters. You'll come to Emily's sleeping quarters in a closet, and then on the right-hand side is the side hatch, which you just open here. And then you push those doors out. I can't do it because I only have one hand. It takes 2 hands to do it. And then here's Emily's little vanity sink. There's all kinds of storage in there. A bunch of drawers and a little slide. There's all kinds of little nooks and crannies in there. And since we don't use the side hatch, we use the space behind the ladder for storage. And then there's also a little dirty clothes hamper right there behind that little door there. So now across from there is Emily's sleeping quarters, which is basically identical to mine. And it's also got the storage space up here next to the window, and then another little space here and a reading light and a little place to hang her hats, just like I have a place to hang mine. And then I'm going to go ahead and pass these 2 doors on the left. I'm going to go into the kitchen, and I'm going to turn around and come back to the shower door. And there's the shower door with a mystery hand opening it from the inside. And there's your shower right there. You can see that it goes down here. And right next to that is the toilet. Now you can put this shower curtain here. That's how you keep the water from getting on the door and what have you. And then if you close this door, they actually put it to where it's hard to show on a little film like this, but there's a reason that they've got two doors, one going to the toilet and one going to the shower. Because these doors actually have multi-functions, but it would be hard to show you that on the video in such close quarters. But there's the heater, so that's how we stay nice and toasty when it starts cooling down, because sometimes in the evening it can get a little chilly, but that'll make it nice and toasty in the whole boat. And then Emily's decor. So here's our little dining area, and that's our media room, I guess. We sit there and watch movies on the laptop and use my Bluetooth speaker for sound, and it works great. So we also take those chairs out on the dock whenever we're hanging out on the dock or whatever. So there's loads of space underneath these chairs right here. Those are storage spaces as well. There's the speaker that we use for sound and the heater. And I'll come back around here. So we keep the dishes, the sink, the stove. There's our brand spanking new refrigerator, so we can actually have milk this year. That's pretty exciting. There's more of the normal stuff you see in a kitchen. And so this morning, like many mornings, we got all of our stuff, had some breakfast out on the bow of the boat. We're in Palmyra, New York today. And so we have this whole little cove kind of all to ourselves. And it's pretty nice. So there you go. That's the boat.